We don't know what Groot is. Rocket says he comes from Planet X, but as nobody knows what Planet X is, where it is, or what lives there, Groot is a mystery. He's a plant, kinda. We can see that. He's a little corally. He's a really nice plant man, though. He's a notorious bruiser with a rap sheet the length of the Andromeda hyperlane, but he's got a big heart. His life of crime started when he was captured and sold to a dealer on Nowhere. Rocket busted him out, and they've been buddies ever since. That's how I met them, actually. I worked a job with them on Contraxia. They hated me, but hey, they haven't tried to kill me, and that's a good sign. The screen on his chest never displays anything other than I am Groot, but I think we have an understanding. He'd be a great addition to the Guardians team. I'm pretty sure. Wonder if his Vindorn playing is any good. That'll be the first thing I check out. Sometimes when you're redesigning fan-favorite characters, there's a character that comes along that you know exactly what you want to do for them. And it's not going to be very traditional. Everybody knows Groot. Everybody loves Groot. After Guardians made him a household name, everybody loves the giant tree man who can only say 3 words. But why is he an earth tree? Why does he have bark? What about an alien tree? What would an alien tree being look like? So the only thing that I've really taken from the original Groot design that everybody knows and loves is those giant, kind eyes that you know you can trust as soon as you see them. So that was my inspiration. What would an alien tree being look like if he didn't look like a regular tree? Inspiration came from a few different sources. Obviously, the original Groot, but also a really weird design from the artist Benjamin and his Mackie Marvel series on Instagram. And then, Coral. I always think that Coral looks really kind of alien and weird. So what if my Groot came from a giant aquatic coral forest as this coral tree being? But if he was on land, he couldn't really breathe, obviously. So he'd need a kind of exoskeleton to move around for a breathing apparatus. But then that would cover his mouth. So what if he spoke through a LED screen on his chest? And that's how you get the I am Groot, but it's only in text-to-speech voice. I made an attempt last year, along with the rest of the Guardians, who you'll probably be seeing pretty soon. I think there's a lot to like in this Groot design, but there's a lot of room for improvement too. It's a really weird alien design with a lot of fluorescent colors, and the white exoskeleton that stands out because of its sharp angles. So it looks cool, but it doesn't really look like Groot. There's not much there to say, this is Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy, aside from the name tag plastered on the chest. So when updating it, I looked back, tried to see what I liked. I wanted to keep the colors, I wanted to keep the exoskeleton, but I wanted to make him bigger, and I wanted to get rid of the weird horn thing that he had. There's a story there. Don't worry. And so, with all of that learning and inspiration, we got the new Groot. And let me tell you, I love this design. I love that he looks like a piece of coral that just kind of got up and started walking around once he found a shirt. The pinks and greens that were present on the earlier design flow really well here, along with the addition of the purple, to make a pretty unique pastel color scheme that goes with the coral theming. And I think the big improvement in this design is the inclusion of the big sad eyes. Because it's with those eyes that you really start to think, okay, maybe this is Groot. It feels like a Groot design much more than the earlier version. And that's what makes me really, really happy to say this is the definitive Nth-Verse Groot. So, this is a new kind of video. What do you think? I have been thinking about doing little mini Nth-Verse videos like this for small characters. Because I've made so many characters for both Marvel and DC, but they don't really fit into the big team-up videos yet. So this is a way to kind of showcase some art, some storytelling, and some design that I've used in very small, bite-sized portions. And I want to know if you guys like this. Is this something you would like to see for more characters going forward? And if you know of some characters that I've already posted on Instagram and Discord that you would like to see this be applied to, then please let me know. I'm more than happy to try. As for the next time you will see me, it will likely be in the Smash Ultimate video because every single character has been finished for that. Just gotta put them all together. And I'm glad that you took the time to watch this new attempt at something. We'll see if it sticks. And so, until next time, later.